colour in here. Sorry if the background's like really dark. My bulb blew before the video, so I've tried to make it as bright as possible. Today's video is on the Lion King stuff I bought in the month of January. Now I know I didn't upload this for December, but I knew basically all the stuff I got in December I already showed you guys. So today is January, since now it's February. I got stuff which I showed in a video, but I won't be including that stuff because it's already shown. So if you want to see the stuff I got that's not in the video, this video, it is like 2 videos ago, which was my big mail haul I got from the US. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first things I got was a mail call from eBay. I bought these like in December, but they didn't come until late because obviously Christmas and New Year, postage is delayed, all that stuff. So I got these. Now they're quite scary, but I've been after them for a while and I've seen some other collectors have them. They aren't released in like Scotland and stuff. They are from like Spain and whatnot. So I got this Simba, and he's like an ice cream tube thing. So obviously there's no ice cream in it now because that's like disgusting, but they're quite terrifying. But I've got a story, so I'll continue. Also says El Rey Leon, so I'm pretty sure that's Spanish. I'm going with it's Spanish. It might be completely wrong, but I'm convinced it's Spanish. But yeah, his little bit of like mouth is like kind of coming off, so I need to try and fix that. The next one I got, which is the funniest one, there is a Scar one, and now he's missing his scar. I don't know if there was a sticker or not, but it kind of has the imprint of the scar, but it's not really noticeable. And his says El Rey Leon, and his has the hyenas on it. I don't think Simba's. Simba has like a tree. Oh, where's my camera? And Scar has hyenas. But he's really cool. I've been wanting them for a while. And so the next one, which is in this set, there was the dinosaur from, I have no idea what the film's called, but it's like the dinosaur, and like the baby dinosaur is like not the mama. Cannot remember the name of it. There was that, so there was a version of like the Simba and Scar version of that dinosaur. Next was this Disneyland Paris cup, and now in the ad it had the cup facing this way, so I just thought it was a regular Disneyland Paris cup, and then it came and it turns out to be a Lion King one, and I was freaking out when I opened this parcel because I was not expecting the third cup to be a Lion King cup. I thought it was just genuine Disneyland Paris. So obviously it's the Can't Wait to Be King scene with Simba, Zazu and Nala, and I was so over the moon. Like, I was freaking out. I took my mum to her work for 7 in the morning, and I came back and the postman had left the parcels outside the door like 7:30, and I'm like, this is the earliest I have ever got a mail call, so I was glad I was up, because I got a pop delivery at the same time too. But yeah, I was over the moon to find this and then obviously get these guys that I have been after for ages. So that was my first mail call of January. Well, that wasn't actually my first mail call. This was my first mail call of the new year. It was the WDCC Simba's Pride ornament. I did have this years ago, but what happened was there was an accident in my room, and it was more like my dad tripped into the glass cabinet, and Simba was the only casualty, my Simba, and his tail had chipped off, but it was a clean break. I never got the chance of fixing it, and I ended up selling them. And I always said if I find one cheap enough, I'll get them. And my mum always said, because my dad had broke it, if there's ever one that comes up, we can go halfers, or if it's cheap enough, I'll just buy it to replace it for you. So this guy was on eBay, and he came with his box in the seller, and I was watching him for ages, because the seller would have him up for a couple of days, and then they'd send an offer, and then he'd end it if no one bought him, and then relist it and offer, and relist it and offer. And then he got cheap enough, and then me and my mum went halfers. So he was £90 in total, so he cost me £45 and he cost my mum £45. So I was really pleased to have him back in my life because he is just stunning. I think I'd done a review on him a couple of years back when I had my original one, but he's absolutely stunning, and I want to try and add more WDCC to my collection this year, if it's not too pricey, because I want to get back the Pals Forever piece as well. But yeah, he is awesome and highlight of my any collection. A few things I had on pre-order for a while from Lord Collectibles. They kept on getting delayed, but they eventually got here, and I was really pleased. I got this adorable Simba money bank, who is gorgeous. They're quite small, they're smaller than I thought, but the artwork of the box they came in is gorgeous. I don't have one because I've packed them away in the outside cupboard in a box, so I can't actually share, but it's really, really cute. And he is adorable, and I love his everything. He's just amazing. Oh, my cats have decided to attack a bag. So obviously you can't have Simba without her Nala, well, his Nala. She's quite therapy depending on how you display her, but she's really cute. And like I said, the stock, like, she's pretty small, so if you were to put money in this, I wouldn't really recommend to actually use it as a money bank, because I've seen a complaint where obviously they're that small and the money slots, they're not actually big, so the money's actually coming out of the money bank, which is a shame. They're like pure ceramic, so they're really, really fragile. And I've got one other thing that I need to grab off a wall I also got. I've been after a new wall clock for ages. Back in the day, if you remember, I used to have a vintage Simba and Nala one. Still trying to find another, but it fell off the wall a few years back and it broke, and I was gutted, but that's what happens. So I found this one on Lord Collectibles, and I think it was like $12.99 or $13.99. It is little Simba, and he is adorable. The hands glow in the dark at night, so it's a bit easier to tell the time. But oh, the ring light's showing. But it's really, really cute, and I love it. I love his little thingy. So he just sits like beside my calendar. But I still want to try and get the vintage Simba and Nala clock. I found one, and the seller never replied to me, and I'm like, do you want to sell it or not? But yeah, really happy to have the clock at least. And it's pretty cool. So Lord Collectibles have this. I think it was also for sale on Very. So if you're after any of the money banks or the clock, that is the two places you can go to find them. I bought a lot this month, don't get me wrong, but oh, I can't sit right on my chair, my toes are hurting. So these I got from Aldi, and they're probably one of the favourite things I've bought this month because they are adorable. They had their baby range, and they released a Lanking box. So I went to Aldi after I finished work on payday, and it was perfect because I got the box. I actually got two of these because I'm going to put stuff in them that I can't display, so they're perfect. They're like little Lanking memory boxes, and they have like the cutest stuff on them, and Simba, and the design up there, and it has a design on the inside as well. That's Simba. So it's really cute, and they were $5.99 I think. So I got two, and they're adorable. I can't wait to actually use them for stuff. I took a picture on Instagram of them, and there was a blooper. I think it was Tammy actually sat inside the box and like wouldn't leave, so I had to keep her in there for like a good hour because she fell asleep. But that's what cats do. But the box is adorable. I don't know if they still do them because the range changes, like is it every 2 or 3 weeks what they do. But I was really glad to get these boxes because they're adorable. I finally got to the Disney store last month because I hadn't been to one since I got my Little Mermaid dolls back in November. So I was really pleased to get the sale and managed to find something. So the one thing I got I have been after for ages, and it sold out really quickly online. And I got the last one in store, so I was like freaking out. It's this little notebook, well, it's like a journal kind of thing, and it has like Simba, Timon and Pumbaa there. And on the inside, I'd say it's more of a Pumbaa journal because there's more of him in it than anything. And then he's also on the pen. You can't really see it very well, but maybe you can. And then the journal has like Simba, Timon and Pumbaa. It was meant to be £14, but I think it was like £9 something in the sale. So I was really pleased to get it. The one thing that was in the sale was the kind of brown bag they have. I would have got it, but I felt it was really plain because it was still like £12 in the sale. And then there was a post saying it got reduced to like £5, and I was like, geez, oh, like I'm not going to get to a Disney store, so it's going to be well sold out. But I'm not entirely fussed because I'm like a bag person, like a Disney bag person. But me personally, I wouldn't have used it, and it was pretty plain for what it was. But one thing that really annoyed me about the Disney store sale, I could go on forever here, the deluxe playset that has like the animals as well in it is £40 here, but in America it's reduced to $16, which is like £11 here. And then the slightly smaller set, which is £26 here, is reduced to, I think it's $12, which is like £7 or £8 here, and I'm like, oh my god. And then the Cuddlies, which is like £80 here, is reduced to $40. And yeah, I could go on and on, but their prices make no sense, and it really, really bugged me. So moving on, I got 2 more things I got from the Disney store. I got the brand new mug, which it says, just lying around with Simba, Timon and Pumbaa. It's a pretty decent sized mug, and it was only £8 too, so it's available to order online on the Disney store website, both UK and US. But yeah, pretty cute. And the last thing I got from the Disney store, I was being really good, by the way. Well, this is me trying to be good. The last thing I got was this Simba, and he looks quite funny. He is a microwavable plush, and it kind of keeps you warm, and he smells, I don't know what he smells like. I know Eeyore smells of lavender because there's an Eeyore version. I'm not entirely sure what Simba smells like. I've not used them. I won't use them. If they get reduced, I might buy another one to use, but he's quite funny. He's got a really like, look at that face. But yeah, there's loads of labels and stuff on him, and it probably tells me what he smells like, but I can't be bothered reading it. And he was £20, but I got my Disney Life discount, so he was 18. So I was really happy with him because I've been eyeing him up for a while, and I was there and I'm like, you know what, just gonna buy you. But yeah, he's adorable. Next up, I have a few things I bought from Tesco. Well, 2 things. They've been in my Tesco for ages, and I never got around to buying them, and I seen them one day and I was like, you know what, they might as well come home now. I got this frame which says Future King, and it has Simba, Timon, Pumbaa and Zazu. I was debating getting a little picture of the cats in there, but we'll see if I actually use it or not. It was really cute, and I think it was £6, which isn't a bad price at all. And it's a really decent size, and obviously it's a 4x4 kind of picture that goes in there. The other thing I got was this little mug, which I'll show you properly since I can't. It's only a basic design, but it has Simba and a bird. I was going to say a butterfly, but that's not a butterfly. It's really cute. It's quite small, but it's adorable, and this was £6 as well. So yeah, I was pretty happy to finally give in and just buy it as my motto. My find from Asda I have been after for a while. It's relatively new, but my Asda never seemed to have stocked it until the last week or the week before. I was in an Asda with my brother and they had it. It's this little ceramic Simba mug. Now he's a little bit similar to what America had, but he was a Halloween bucket, I think. But yeah, he's really cute, and he's a really good size as well. So what day is this? Monday? Yeah, today's Monday, so when was I off? Friday. I was off last week at one point, and a charity shop had a 3-tier mini bookcase, so I bought it. And it's exactly what I needed. So I've kind of got my mugs on there on display, so I'm glad to have my own little mug bit. So he sits on there beside my other kind of mugs in this style, like my other Scar, Simba, Timon. But yeah, I'm really pleased to finally have him. He's really, really cute, and I'm glad my Asda finally stocked him. So I got quite a lot of mugs this month. My first one I'm going to show you, well, second one, was a charity find. Now I was going to buy this in New York a few years back, but I didn't want a chance bringing it over because it was in its box. I didn't have any padding, so I was like, I won't bother. Maybe if it comes back to Scotland I'll get it. But I found it in a charity shop a few weeks back and I was over the moon. It is this Simba mug from the musical, and obviously it's his face. And it says The Lion King. Now this cost me a whopping £2.20, which is an awkward price of the £20, but I'm not complaining because I got him. I am positive there's a Pumbaa in this set. I think there's a Timon, and I can't remember if there's a Scar or not. But yeah, I was really pleased to at least have the mug, because I've been after it for ages, and the fact I didn't buy it at the musical and then it's there a few years later is mental. So it just shows you anything you're after you will find eventually. Just have some patience. But I'm really pleased to finally have it, and it's really good. Like, it's never been used. The cashier who actually served me, it was her mum's, and she found it in the cupboard and never used it because she didn't want to use it. She doesn't really like it. And I was like, well, I will take you because I really like it. So it just shows you, like, if someone else doesn't like it, someone else will. So I was really pleased to find it, and it's amazing. The next mug I got is an eBay find. Now, I have been after these mugs for ages. I have 2 already, but they release one like every year. This mug is from 2007. It is Simba and Mufasa, and it has Rafiki and Zazu and Scar and the lionesses. I bought this from eBay. I try to get them with their box, and if they're cheap, because I like the box art. So that's like the box, These mugs go for crazy amounts. If you go on eBay UK and type in Lion King classic mugs, you'll see them for ranging between like £20 to £40. I don't understand why they're so expensive. But I bought this one. The starting bid was £3.50 or a buy it now of £7, and I was like, sold. I have two. I got one I got from a car boot. It's not the best condition, but it only cost 50p. And I got one from eBay last year. I think I paid £10 for that. So I need to try and get more of these because I really like the designs. I want to try and get every year with the box if they're cheap. So I've got 2 out of God knows how many. I couldn't actually guess, but there's lots out there. So I've made a start. So I was really happy to get that mug, especially for £7 because it's never been used and it's a bargain by itself. So yeah, I'm really pleased. So next up I have some French fèves or fèves. I don't even start on pronunciation because I don't do French. Even though I got a higher in it. I got these from eBay and they are the new set of them. There is one missing, but it's a big limit. Well, I say big, it's like hardly any bigger than these. And it's like a special set one, which I'm not entirely fussed about. I'm just happy with my little ones. So I don't know if I've grabbed one of my Simba's Pride ones. I think I have, because I've just grabbed any of them. Or are you not the Simba's Pride one? Oh well, we'll soon find out. So I'm really happy with these. So my camera won't focus on these because obviously the ring light is focusing on me, so I'm really sorry. So you have Timon, and then this one's Simba because there's a Mufasa one too. I'm really sorry, it's not focusing. And then there is a hyena, we have a bonsai, maybe I put it in front of my face, will that work? Nope. And then we have Pimba, and then Scar, and then we have Cabinella, Cubby Simba, and then Rafiki, Adult Nala, and then the last one is Mufasa. Now I think the Mufasa one's quite funny because the Mufasa one is the same kind of sculpt as the Simba's Pride Simba one, so they're pretty much identical apart from newer colours and stuff. There is one more set I'd like to get, which is the Lion King 3 set, or 1.5 depending on where you're from. That one has Matt and Uncle Max and the painting is amazing on it. I haven't found one yet that's complete and will ship to the UK, so I'm still on a hunt for those, but I'm really happy to have the Simba's Pride and this because they're really adorable for what they are. So next up I have a few Primark buys. I haven't been in Primark for the longest time, but I was there last week with my grandma. I got some socks, so I've decided now I have like every pair of socks Primark's released and I wear them. Decided now I'm not going to wear them because I have way too many socks and I'm going to keep them nice. So there was another pack there that I didn't have, but it was ripped open and I couldn't find an extra one just to buy it, so I didn't bother, so I'll get it eventually. So this is a 3-pack, but Simba's face doesn't look as derpy as what it looks. It's quite okay. And then that one says Lion King. And then that one, is that just Timon and Pumbaa? Oh, I see. One side is Pumbaa and the other one is like Simba and Pumbaa. The other pair of socks are quite nice. I can't remember too much about them, but I know a pair had Nala on it, so I need to try and get those. So these were £2.50, which isn't bad for 3 pairs of socks. The other thing I got was these cozy kind of little slipper footlets things. What are they? Cozy socks. I wear these to my work. Well, not like the Lion King ones, but they're easier to wear for like my work shoes, so I should really pick up a pair of these for work. These were £3 and they're really cute, and they're really soft as well. I also got these, which are like little kind of footy slippers. Oh, Simba. Now these were £4, and they say Simba on the back. Been after them for a while, but I don't go into Primark unless I'm looking for something because I'm fed up standing in queues and trying to squish past people because it's a really busy shop. But it was quiet, so I went and got them and they were lovely. And the last thing I got from Primark was actually something I got a while ago, but it's a Simba phone case, and sadly it doesn't fit my phone. I have an iPhone X and this is for 6, 7 or 8, so I'm really gutted, but it was only £3, so I got it. And like the glitter moves, but you can't really see it because it takes a while, but it's like one of those glittery cases. and it was only £3. So if you're looking for a new phone case and you have an iPhone 6, 7 or 8, there is your phone case. It's really nice. I'm really sad, but I have like hundreds of phone cases. Well, I say hundreds, I've got like 5. It's a bit of an exaggeration. But yeah, I was really pleased to have this. Just have it nice and displayed because it's really cute, and I'm gutted I can't use it. So the same day I got my phone case in Glasgow, I also went into Mankind. Mostly to look at their pops, but they had a sale on and it surprised me because Mankind are quite expensive for what they have. So the one thing I got was something I've been after for ages. In HMV it's £25 and my game never stocked it. So I got the Rafiki controller holder. You're going to see all the reflections. I have the spiral version of these. I'm pretty sure I have showed them before. But the Rafiki one was reduced to £15 and now they're like £25 in HMV. Like the box isn't perfect, the box is a little bit bashed and stuff, but for the price I ain't complaining. If there's another one cheap I'll buy it and I'll unbox this one, but I was really pleased to have it. And then that's what it obviously looks like. I use my spiral one for making videos, so they're quite handy for that because it holds my phone. So yeah, I was really pleased to find Rafiki, to finally have them. I don't, well, I'm going to get another one to unbox and one to keep in the box because I think I might use them because I use my big one for my Switch and the little one for my phone and my controller, so I need a third one. But yeah, really pleased to have him. I know he's also available on Amazon, but I'm not entirely sure where else sells them, but yeah, he's pretty awesome. Once we were getting to the end, I am on my last 2 things to share. The first thing I got was when I was out with my grandma. It is the 4K Lion King kind of Blu-ray set. I have been after this for ages. It is £20 still, like in HMV and Amazon and stuff, and I found it in a second hand store we have in the UK called CEX, which sells like games and everything pre-owned basically. And it was £12, so I saved like £8, which is a bargain, and I love it just for the slipcover. Don't have a 4K player, do have a Blu-ray player, so I can use the Blu-ray part of it, but it's amazing. I'm really glad to finally have it, and that's just like, I was sold on the art cover, because when do you ever get like new Simba or any new clip art merch at all, and like new cover merch? It just doesn't happen. So there's the 4K Blu-ray and there's a normal Blu-ray. So I was really pleased to have it, and really pleased to find it, especially that cheap. Because I've been putting it off for a while and I'm like, I'll buy it eventually. So I'm really glad I held off because it's a bargain, and obviously you see little Simba's little thing there. But so pleased to finally have it. Just need the live action version now when it hopefully comes out with a slipcover. Well, I know I moaned about the Simba cuddlies being on sale. Well, in America and full priced here. We had a sale here in the UK where we got 20% off, so I caved. I finally bought the massive cuddly Simba. Like, I don't know how to even get him in the thing. He is pretty big, but I will admit, personally, I don't think he's worth the £80 price tag, or the 130, whatever he was retail in America. So I'm really glad to get him on sale. He's quite big. Like, he's more, see, look, I'm knocking everything over, but I've got better photos of him on my Instagram, because he's going to be like total awkward. He's really squishy and really, like, I don't know how to explain it. He's just like a massive fluffy pillow. My cats love him, but I kind of have nowhere for him, so he just sits on my Douglas, so he's going to sit and die there and on the bed. So yeah, that is all my stuff I've got to show you for this month. My room will finally be changing. Well, I say changing. This month I went to IKEA last week before, and bought shelves. So where my dolls are, there's another row going here, and I was really annoyed because they're going to go on my other wall as well, beside, like, above my Douglas Simba. The shelves I bought are 4 centimeters too long. So I can still fit them in the wall, just can't have them where I want them. But I was going to put my ornaments on the second shelf, but then I thought my cats like to climb on top of Douglas Simba. So I was like, if I put my other shelves up, but put my ornaments across them, the cats are going to jump on the shelves. And I was like, right, if they're going to do that, I'd rather put my figures and stuff. So the bookcase, it's like here with like all my cups and play sets, that's going up there. Well, not the bookcase, but the stuff in it, obviously. And yeah, so my room will slowly be taking through. It's just been a long time coming, so I'm really glad it's finally getting somewhere. Where my dolls are, my plush shelf's coming back. and I don't know what I'm going to do with my dolls because I'm going to try for limited edition Cinderella in a couple of weeks and I'll just have no space for my dolls, but I love them so I ain't going to stop buying them. Yeah, if you guys want to see more of my Lion King collection and other stuff, follow me on Instagram at Lauren's Prideland, so which I'll leave a little thing in the description. You'll see more of my collection. I do a lot of like shelf fees, I guess. So if you guys want to check out the new bookcase I was talking about, the little one, there is a photo on my Instagram, and the big one, which has changed because I've got more ornaments in there now. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe, and I will see you guys hopefully throughout the week for another video. Bye!